Welcome back. Let's play Hot Wheels Beat That. So, camera, what are you doing? Okay, camera's obviously not made to have you in first. Good job. So again, we're trying to get a bunch of points. We need like 9,000 every single... 9,000 or so each level. Each race, which isn't a ton. Still more than I'd like to have to get. So that's something I'm confident about being able to get consistently. I don't care about rivals, dude. Go away. You're some random nobody anyways. Why should I care about you? All I care about is points right now. And how annoying can be trying to get them. Points. So I can destroy my power-up, or just gonna not use it for a little bit? I just can't use it for a little bit. Seems like it goes away for longer than that, if you can't use it all. So really just... I just hit him with something. Why is he still... Okay, that's... Hitting him with the power-up is not always payback, apparently. I guess this game doesn't really think that ice is really a big deal or something. Nah, I didn't get anything for my jump. Which means I can't get clean landings if it doesn't acknowledge my jump. There we go. Touchdowns do help. Come on, dude. Drafting, please. There we go. That's a little bit more in the way of points. Come now. More points, please. And I guess I do have a shortcut I could try to go through there, but let's see if I would actually. I was gonna try to go through it. Using that rocket, but honestly, I don't see what the point would be. I'm trying to get points, not go through checkpoints and whatnot. Really cool if you got points, it's not for going through checkpoints or taking harder routes inherently, but I guess, well, you tend to have jumps, so that on such paths, so I guess that's their way of doing that, but it doesn't really feel like it's always that rewarding. Of course, the reward is supposed to be that you finish the race more quickly. Okay, so I don't feel like I'm being especially effective with drifts today. Drafts. Bah. Words are so similar. Yeah, that was not, for example, very impressive. But of course, if I get 500 points from a jump, then that's fine anyways, I guess. Yeah, touchdown is something that I shouldn't really understate the benefits of. Yeah, that's how that works. Myself with mines. Let's just hope I make this jump now, since I'm going so slow. Okay. I'm trying to do drafts. No, I just want to get ahead. Here we go. So as long as I can stay ahead, we'll be good. Like we have always been. Bah. It's hard to hit turns the right way to do long drifts in this game. That's apparently a clean landing. Sure. Whatever you say, game. Whatever helps you more. It would be cool to actually manage to get... It would be very reassuring to manage to get the objective done this race instead of the next one. So I can actually stop worrying entirely about getting points in the next race, but it doesn't look like that's the case. Okay. So I'd like to think we're making good progress towards getting 35,000 points, but that's hard to say anything about. So we'll just have to see. Also, do enemies literally just not get mine power-ups or something? I don't think I've ever had to worry about hitting somebody's mine. I've only ever seen my mines on the track, I think. Okay, so at best, number 2 guy can tie me. That's not gonna happen. But yes, 35,000 points. Jeez. 9,000 points per race sounds realistic, just something you have to focus to do. Okay, so here's our last go. Final round. So fast is going to be fast today. But first, points. So, no boost. Boosting will come when we go into the bowling alley. Just saving it for them. Why'd I like, kind of like roll backwards from there? Pile up. Just for fun. A little bit of havoc immediately. I really don't get why the game doesn't really seem to allow you to get any bonuses at the very beginning of the game. I was sure pits give you points too. They don't seem to do that. Oh, I'm holding controllers to my sideways. It's making me turn. But anyhow, I don't care about smoke. Enemies don't seem to get smoke either. It seems like the NPCs only get certain power-ups, which is a little dumb, I think. And smoke would actually affect my driving. Because I'm human, I need to see. Also, I'm not getting drifts at all. At all. Game? This is kind of troubling me now. Whoa, what happened there? Here we go. Yes! Awesome. Finally. So I did pretty decently on that, actually. I got something like almost 12,000 per race on average. So I don't need to worry about me doing anything with these guys at all. Just leave them behind. Oh no! That actually was kind of inconvenient. Oh well. Stealing things from myself. That's how that works. Ha! Yeah, that drift took a really long time to start. I was going to try to get 3 boosts, but whatever. That drift took a really long time to start getting me points though for some reason. Off we go. I'd have no use for that smoke. I don't even know what it looks like to be behind. So whatever. Anyways, we should be able to get pretty far ahead of everybody, I think. Now we're actually trying to stay ahead of everyone. So that's usually been the case. I've been pretty decent at doing that. Now, of course, I don't know what's going to be like on higher difficulties if I was to ever do them, which I still don't plan to. With better cars and all those, because, of course, every time we unlock a car, that car also appears as an opponent. So he'd be against a bunch of cars that are better than the cars we're currently playing as if I was still playing it so fast. Let's go a different route this time. Yeah. Lines always work. It does seem a bit better to take this route actually so we don't drop down in that awkward angle right on the turn. I wonder if we could... No, I doubt we could have it drop a mine in front of a shortcut and then blow it up to open the shortcut. That'd be kind of interesting though. That's how you do a nice drift. Oh, it takes long to get out of the drift. I'd like to ride it going up into a useful place. It's not like concern. Yeah, though. So I'd be up against a bunch of characters or a bunch of cars with much better stats. Again, though, there's not really much bad about So Fast other than its handling, which of course can be detrimental sometimes, but still, its stats otherwise are actually pretty good, as long as you can just keep a hold of yourself. Yep, that's how you drift. I don't know why it is that sometimes I can hold one direction while drifting and end up moving in the other, because that was definitely a leftwards drift that was happening there, despite me trying to turn right. I think that's because the direction you start drifting in isn't dependent on what direction you're holding, but what direction you're actually moving in. So if you start sliding to the left a little bit accidentally while still holding right, you'll still end up drifting to the left or something to that effect, who knows. Land on a jump, that's great. Open! Open it with a parachute. That's not a very useful shortcut. Oh, is it? I don't know if that'd be a very useful shortcut, honestly. It doesn't look like it really goes faster in any way. Maybe it gets you a power up or something. Anyways, so who's this new guy? I feel like I don't know if I recognize that car or not. I'm not sure if I would recognize if I saw its name either. Anyway, so he smashed that competition like usual. Dude, Drift King Ryan Storm is not where he needs to be in life. I think he's gonna start eventually going the way of Danny Phantom if he keeps this up. Anyways, you do definitely have time for another race this episode to make up for last episode being a little short. So that'll happen. We'll get to see the first level in the bowling alley. It's something that sounds quite nice to do. Phantom Racer. I'm sure I've seen this. I believe it's appeared in Hot Wheels World Race or something like that, one of the animated series, but I don't think I've ever played a game that had it or anything like that. Nor do I know who actually drives it from World Race. You know what? Since we're gonna one day play World Race, let's just assume this is somebody that we're yet to actually meet. It's like the Kingdom Hearts games, where they always have a tradition of having a secret boss that's actually a character from a game that's yet to be released. That's basically what this guy is. Phantom Racer is someone that we'll meet next time. We'll discover his identity whenever we actually play World Race, or whatever he actually appears on, assuming he does. Anyways, though, just for the first race, let's see what the stats are like. Very, very balanced, wow. It's basically like Drift King, Ryan Storm, but slightly better. I'll take it. Very, very balanced though. It's actually a really comfortable car to use, it looks like. I still plan on keeping with So Fast, just for slightly bigger challenge and all that stuff, and having a car to actually identify as our own, but supercharged mortar, ew. I never get mortar. 50 seconds, I can do that, but doing that with also getting the mortar sounds like a problem. Also, another whole, oh, I don't get to hear the music type of thing. Oh well. Okay. Thing is though, well, okay, so how about first time we get the chance, let's, if you ever, oh, this has some interesting straightaways on that map down there. So if we find any power-ups, so that's how we do that. Man, this thing, the turning on this thing is amazing. Going from So Fast to this thing is great. Okay, so let's just find something like this. Stop, leave me alone. Use the boost. Let's just stick behind for a little bit. We should be able to catch up because this game's never banding and whatnot. And we should eventually, there we go. Okay, so now we can just work on supercharging those. And just by playing normally, we should eventually be able to supercharge it. And then we just need to hit somebody with it. That's the scary thing. That's one thing I'm not so confident about. Drift, what are you doing? That's not how drifts work. You need to stay like, perfectly on the ground. This is such a slightly bumpy surface. It's a little annoying. From the arcade area of the bowling alley. So I see this as a complete bowling alley. It's not just one little section of things to bowl on. Bowling away. There's lots of various other things. Great fun, I'm sure. Tickets and such things. Okay, see, now we're ahead. Let's, instead of doing it, trying to do this on one guy actually, let's get up to the pack, because everybody's going to be really close to each other. Oh, a little bit closer to each other at least. Now we're awesome. It looks like, it looked like that actually hit somebody on its upward arc instead of its downward arc. But I'll take it. Oh wow, that's a nice answer to that. Okay. Yeah, though. Now it should be pretty okay. So it shouldn't be hard to get ahead now. Once that... Thanks. Once that happens. It's always a little bit more annoying being in the middle of the pack than it is being in the front or back, because you have all these guys attacking you. I almost hit someone. Okay. So, oh dear, okay, good thing that didn't have collision. That did, awesome. I'm in a bad place, guys. Okay. So hopefully we'll end up managing to actually get ahead and stay ahead. I expect I'll be able to get in first by the end of this, but the question is whether I'll be able to stay in first. I'll have to actually complete that objective. Go away, demon. Be gone! You perform an exorcism. Nice, yeah, so okay, so this part right here, the ordering, or you want to call it, the game's not very good at telling where you're actually in first or not, so it's a little bothersome trying to retain the #1 position there. If I can stay first in this one lap, it should be okay. I'm not going to use my boost just yet because I want to supercharge it, actually. Why did I not get boost from that? That was questionable. This will help, though. See, I'm reasonably ahead now. Okay, so as long as we can... as long as nothing dumb happens here, should be pretty good. And I feel like we're pretty safe. There you go. There we go. It's not the best time to use a boost. There you go. Look at that airtime. Right into a wall, just about. Alright. I'll take it. I'm always afraid. Like, I'm turning as hard as I can, man. So fast is it not gonna have a fun time with this wall, with this section. I'm turning as hard as I can. I'm always hugging the wall. I wonder if it is actually faster to hug the wall there, or actually try to slow down and make that turn without hitting the wall. Doesn't seem like rushing up against the wall slows you down that much in this game. Some games it slows you to a halt if you touch walls when you're driving wherever. Hello, physics. Okay, that time I just barely got that, and I still actually got a boost, unlike last time. Kind of weird. Whatever. So, the Phantom Racer is going to move on to actually be an opponent for the rest of our days. Until we meet him again, be he friend or foe, in whatever other game, assuming he appears. We'll see. But in any case, that's gonna be it for this episode, I think. So I'll see you guys next time, next episode of Let's Play Hot Wheels Beat That. Where we do more bowling alley things in various other parts of the bowling alley. It'll be fun. You have more and more opponents that are ever so, well, fearsome, to say the least. More and more powerful, but hey, that's what makes it fun. Challenges! And when we're at the, for our purposes, we're at the end game, so hey, challenges are probably pretty appropriate here. Anyways, see you then, guys.